Hey Internet, welcome to Thermodynamics tutorial. This is a made-up question not found in your textbooks. What is the error rate for the carbon dioxide as an ideal gas at a pressure of 5 MPa and a temperature of 25 degrees Celsius? Step 1, draw your free body diagram, your FBD. This will help you visualize the problem. Step 2, list all the given variables, find the unknown. Step 3, find the error rate formula. So the error rate is equal to the specific volume minus the ideal divided by the ideal. So another way to equate it is 1 minus 1 divided by Z. So Z is the compressibility factor. So that's what we're going to do because they haven't given us any specific volumes. So step 4, find Z. We need the reduced pressure and reduced temperature. They do give us pressure and temperature, so we can do that. Okay, step 5, find the reduced pressure formula. So initial pressure divided by the critical pressure. We need to find the critical pressure. So that's from the table, from your textbook. It'll be at the back. You can Google search this as well. It'll be 7.39 MPa. Step 7, find the reduced pressure. So plug and play, you'll get the ratio because the units cancel out. It's 0.6765. Step 8, find the reduced temperature formula. So we need to find the critical temperature. It will be in the same table as the critical pressure. It's 304.2 Kelvin. Convert the 25 degrees to Kelvin by adding 273. That's 298 Kelvin. So we plug and play again. Kelvin cancels out. We get 0.9796. Step 11, find the Z factor. So step 7 and step 10 respectively for the pressure and temperature ratios. So right here and here. Okay, so our Z factor is 0.6926. I'll just open up the open source Python GUI to find it. So I just punched in the numbers and then we got our Z factor. So if you got the textbook or the electronic PDF, then you can just go to the back of your textbook and then just use the graph or chart. So for engineering students, I'm sure your professor and lecturer has taught you how to use it. If not, so you just follow the curve. So depending on what your temperature ratio or temperature or reduced temperature is, follow the curve. And then from your reduced pressure, you go vertically up. When they intersect, then you just move to the left. And that's how you find the Z factor with reduced temperature and reduced pressure. Okay. So now that you've got your Z factor, you can now finally find your error rate. So this is the formula. So 1 minus 1 divided by Z. So 1 minus 1 divided by 0.6926. You get minus 0.4438. Now we're going to treat this as a positive. So it becomes 43.38%. Why is it positive? Because error rates are absolute. So absolute is when you have a negative number and then you've got the two vertical bars. So in maths you may have seen it as this. So it'll be something like this, and then you got your two bars indicating that it's absolute. Okay, so positive number 44 0.38%. That is the answer. Disclaimers: the method is correct. However, I do make calculation mistakes. I encourage you to solve it yourself and see if you get the same answer. Now, before we leave, I highly encourage you to save this video onto your PC just in case this video or channel gets taken down while I follow all copyright laws. Sometimes things happen. You can do this by using Snipping Tool. If you never used Snipping Tool before, follow these instructions. If you're on a Mac, use the Mac equivalent of Snipping Tool. Click on the icon in your taskbar. If it's not there, go to your Windows search, type in Snipping Tool, open up the program. Click on Video option, click on New. Left click and drag the rectangle to cover the YouTube screen. This is just an example. Hit the start button in Snipping Tool, wait for the countdown, hit the replay button on YouTube, let the video finish. Hit the red square in Snipping Tool to stop recording and then save your video. Thanks for watching. This is the last series of these compressibility charts. I personally, they are a weak point for me. So hopefully I didn't make too many mistakes. Alright, like and subscribe, share with your friends. If you got questions or comments, leave them in the comment section. If you find a mistake, do that as well. If you want to support me, become a member or drop a super thanks. Until next time. See ya.